Right, so we're going to go find some of the other drivers in the championship, and I'll talk you through how I know them, how I think they do, and how they've got on today in qualifying for the first round of the British Touring Car Championship. So first of all, we have Speedworks Motorsport. We can go into this one. So this is their Toyota Avensis. They've got Tom Ingram in the car this year. He's a young lad, won the Ginetta G50 Championship last year. Speedworks is a very close team to us because it's my brother-in-law's team. So we're all good friends here. We're trying to find their driver though. I think I went this way. Is Tom out here? Hey, you all right? We can't find their driver, but we found Ronj. Ronj is the Speedworks engineer, and as you can see, he's a ginger. Therefore, he has no soul.
Yeah, it's quite difficult living like this, but you know, at least I'm not wearing sunglasses indoors, mate.
It must be very upsetting for you.
It is. It's difficult. What's it like being married to a ginger? You chose that path. So.
She's not a true ginger. She's a day walker.
Okay, fair enough.
There is a difference. It's a very fine difference.
Nice seeing you, Rob.
Yeah, nice seeing you too, mate. Right, so here we have Team BMR. They're new to the championship this year. Well, they used to be Team Hard last year, and this year they're under new ownership. They've got really good backing, and they've actually even employed the services of touring car legend Alan Menu, the guy who actually taught me the heel and toe 16 years ago. So he's an old boy now, but he's still got it. I think he's 7th on the grid today. So yeah, unfortunately I don't know those guys so well, so we won't be able to go in there. And here we have the garage of Aiden Moffat, youngest ever BTCC racer. Don't really know him that well. He kind of got in my way a few times, so we'll skip over him.
Did you see it in the pit lane? I did give you the old.
I saw it.
I was going to get a badge to come out here.
Right, here we have Rotec Racing. We can go into this one. This is our mate Rob Holland. He's running the other Audi. He's just built this, running an Audi A3. It's a very pretty thing. A lot smaller and lighter than mine. Is Rob about? Is he in the truck? We'll go find him. He's in the truck. Slightly dyslexic, Rob. Spells his name wrong. He spells it Rob, but with 2 B's. What's that about? He's here.
No cameras, I'm
naked.
naked.
We've got him while he's getting changed. So, how was your first BTCC qualifying?
Oh, it was absolutely nuts out there, wasn't it? It was just guys everywhere, completely manic, you know, trying to let fast guys by with lights on, and I think what happened was everyone left the pits, turned their lights on, and just went for it. So everyone's just all over the place. It was nuts.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Thanks.
And how did you get on?
You know, it was a bit tough. We didn't get quite the pace out of the car we were hoping for. We're just struggling with a bit of front end grip right now. So through all the high speeds, I had to back it down way too much. So we were just losing a chunk of time. So I think we're the top 25, but you know, we'll make up ground tomorrow and we'll get the car figured out and march our way to the front.
That's not bad going, considering you finished the car how many days ago?
Oh, I think it was yesterday. I think the guys are still bolting stuff together on it.
Yeah, but to be fair, mine was technically built 3 years ago, and I'm still bolting stuff together on. We're still finishing it off. And we're going to have a beer later, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Have several.
Cool, man. See you later.
See ya.
There we go. We caught Rob Holland with his pants down. Right. Next we have... Oh, it's bright out here. Next we have United Autosports. They're a big GT team run by Richard Dean, who's quite an established racing driver himself. And this is their first foray into the British Touring Car Championship. They're running 2 Toyotas. They're running actually Frank Rathel's old car, and then they built one new one themselves. I'm not sure how they've got on today. I think they're sort of down late teens getting down towards 20th, which on a grid this tight is no mean feat. Then we have Rob Austin Racing / Exocet Racing. We'll skip over them, they're rubbish. Now, here we go. Here we go. Now this is my mate Dan Welsh's team, and this is his head engineer, Carl. How did you get on today, Carl?
It went all well. We did everything we expected to do, and it was all good.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was all good.
Can you do something for me?
I can do anything for you.
Can you fetch me a beer?
No, because it's obviously day before race day, so that's not advisable.
It's okay, I've got Hunter sponsored by Alka-Sense, so I'll double check it before I get in the car.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm just going to interview John now while
but
you...
just one thing, you give me loads of grief last year for doing piece to film, and now that's what you're doing?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, loads of grief. But you were a TV legend. I wasn't giving you grief, I was praising you. Right, so...
You didn't get a beer though,
here's my mate Dan and his dad. And his dad. And his dad John, who's a bit of a rally... Yeah, man.
He's a famous British touring car driver.
The one and only. So, how have you got on today? You've had some late nights, haven't you?
I had a beer at lunchtime.
Awesome.
Just had a glass of wine, and it's been good. It's been good.
Have you set up the barbecue yet?
We've got the chef doing that. He's actually cooking sausages. Might have some mash.
Okay.
Important day.
Most important question for you. Do you think that Carl is actually going to come back in a few minutes with a beer for me?
He will, and you need to ask him how many kisses he has in his shirts.
Yes. XXXL. And,
X.
oh wait, we need to grab Alan Gow. This is Alan Gow, series coordinator. How do you think?
Dan's a series coordinator,
Sorry.
I'm the series director.
Series director, oh my God, I've got that wrong.
Again. You're going bad.
Yeah, it's too late, it's just rolling all the way through. So, how do you think this year's first qualifying session's gone?
23 cars covered by 0.8 of a second. That sort of says it all. 4 cars covered by 1/10, the top 4 by 1/10. There's nothing in it, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and generally with 31 cars on the track, everybody was pretty well behaved.
Yeah, surprisingly, in both practice sessions and the qualifying, as you know, no one had any real complaints. Everyone sort of gave each other the respect they needed and got on with it, so it was very pleasing.
You've had one misbehaving today though, haven't you?
Yourself. Yeah, but we'll turn a blind eye to that because you've promised you'll never do it again, haven't you?
I have promised,
And he always keeps his promises.
Thanks for your time, Alan. Oh, this is good. This is working out. This is panning out really well. Thank you, Carl. Where did John go? Because we need to interview John because he's a rallycross legend. So there he is. You're not getting away with it. You're not getting away with it, John. So tell us a bit about what you've done previously. Back in the 1920s.
In my real life, in black and white. We had a lot of stuff in black and white. No, we did rallycross. Really earned my living from when I was 19 right the way through till, God knows, 1994. Had a lovely retirement then. Then the boys started doing karting.
Yeah, then Dan came along. How many championships did you win?
Oh, lots.
Come on.
23.
23 championships. How many of those world championships?
Well, none were world, most of them were made up.
Okay. Brilliant. And what's your role within Welsh Motorsport with SOP and SOP?
What I basically do now is just look in the background, make observations, have a shout at a few people. That's it really, nice easy life.
You still paint the cars though, don't you?
We actually do everything. I actually paint the cars. Everything on the car that's not subbed out or GPRM or whoever, I watch Dan do it.
Good idea, good thinking that. And you've developing your own engine for this year, which I understand is running a little bit behind schedule, but it ran reliably today.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a bit slow. We had to turn the boost down. It's spiking a bit on the gear changes. I think we had to do it because I wouldn't pay the little French man 1 penny more in my life.
I have no comment to that, but just interviewed him outside. Yeah, through my experience of trying to develop our own engine, there's a lot of mapping work, but it ran reliably, which is more than mine did first time out, so well done.
Yeah, no, I think we're okay. It's all looking good, temperature's good, everything like that. It's now a matter of learning how to control all the boost spikes on the gear changes. You've got to be within 3%. We're just literally treating today like a test session, and that's what you do.
Too right. Well, thank you very much for the beer. The invoice is in the post. Thanks, John. Next we have AMD. They've just bought a Ford Focus off Motorbase Racing, and they've got double race winner Dave Newsham driving. I think they're just still learning the car, getting used to a new thing. They used to run the Volkswagen Golf, so it's an NGTC. It's the first year for them, so it's a learning curve. Then we are on to the mighty Motorbase. They're running 3 Ford Focuses this year. You know what? I don't know how they got on today. Next down we have eBay Motors. Now these are direct competition for us running the BMW because they are the other rear-wheel drive cars. Hey dude.
Hey dude.
Where are you off to, mate?
I'm gonna go and grab a cat suit.
What?
I'm getting a cat suit.
A cat suit?
Yeah.
Are we expecting to see you in that later?
If you play your cards right.
Sorry, honey, I told you before, I don't swing that way, mate.
I'll keep on trying.
Right, okay. Good luck. Enjoy it. Anyway. Yeah, so again, I haven't looked that far up the sheet, but they run Colin Turkington in one of these BMWs, and he's very fast. He's one of the 7 champions, and he's our personal target because he's the other quick rear-wheel drive runner. But they also run Rob Collard and Nick Foster. They're not bad old boys. So. Right, next. Who we got next? This is Bifold Quantel Bifold Racing. This is. This chap did a day's tuition for me 16 years ago when I was doing Formula Renault. He was British Formula 3 champion. He's the man who beat Jenson Button to the Formula 3 championship. Apparently, the story goes he went off on holiday, came back, and Jenson Button had got a Formula 1 drive, and he had nothing. So he went into management for a while, and it's been a long time since he's raced. I think he said it's 15 years since he's raced here, so it's the first qualifying today. He's done all right. He's a few spaces behind us, but it's not a bad first effort. And he's being run by the 888 racing team. And they also run Mr. Plato, and this is Mr. Plato's old man.
Hello.
The boy did all right today, didn't he?
Yeah, not too shabby, was it?
Yeah, not bad for a wanker.
It's another job.
Oh yeah, I'm a jack of all trades.
How much am I getting paid for this, Rob?
Just send me an invoice.
Okay, will do.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Well, how did you get on today? Obviously, he's happy.
Yeah, quite nice. He said he's a bit rusty, but yeah. Considering the problems they've had since Donington.
What problems are those?
I can't talk about it, but there's been problems with the car. But anyway, it's all coming together today, and yeah, he's quite happy.
Do you want to tell me what springs you're running or anything?
Do you think I'd know, Rob?
To be fair, I don't know what I'm
black
running.
And they go around like that, and they've got a number on them, but I don't know what it is. I'll find it out and I'll tell you.
But he's confident for tomorrow.
Around here, if it was a long circuit, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit of a specialist there.
In this short circuit, it's just about to start, isn't it?
I'm good at those.
Where are you?
I'm P11, 2/10 off.
So you'll be on this. You'll be in 4th or 5th by the end of Paddock. Then. Good boy. I knew you were.
Okay, I'm going the outside. Going high. All right. Right. Yes. So that was. Look who we've got.
Jesus tonight.
Now we've got Paul O'Neill. No, that's my beer. BTCC race winner turned ITV commentator.
Pundit. I don't even know what one of
Pundit.
them is. How's it going, mate?
What's the definition of pundit?
That's a big question. I don't know. When they send me emails, it says RE Pundit, so.
You got any interesting take on qualifying today? What do you reckon's going to happen tomorrow?
Thought you'd be on pole.
I considered it.
What's going to happen tomorrow? I think Turkington's going to get up to maybe joint first, and then there's going to be a bit of an accident, and you're going to be like third.
I'll come through in the blaze of glory. Where did Turkington qualify?
I think he's third, so he's going to get a good run, and he'll be up the road. It'll be all good, mate. I'm not worrying. It'll be good crack.
It's going to be very exciting, isn't it? I mean, 2 tenths off, and I'm 11th. It's ridiculous.
On a serious note, Rob, I'm dying for a piss, mate. I'll see you later.
Right, and finally we are down to Honda Yuasa Racing, the big boys. They're the Works Honda team, and they are based literally a stone's throw from my workshop. And in fact, I know this for a fact because when they've upset me, I've tried throwing stones and it can reach. So we're all quite friendly here. Hi, mate. Let's have a word with Steve Neal. How do you reckon today went?
Okay, yeah, good for us. Not as what I expected out of you, though. I expected a lot more out of you, young man. I know what you're capable of.
I was a little disappointed, but 2 tenths is so close, isn't it?
Oh, it's a blink of an eye, really, isn't it? That's all that's covering the grid, and it's an enormous grid, and it's going to be a hell of a race tomorrow.
It's going to be exciting.
Your racecraft and knowledge and experience is going to pay off because you'll come through the field.
Oh, that's very kind of you. I'm hoping so.
Yeah, you've got a good car, good team, good driver.
Yeah, they're all right, my team. They're not bad for a bunch of wankers. Cheers for your time.
Enjoy. See you tomorrow.
Thanks. And then we only have one team left. And although you can't quite see it here, get a shot down the side, that massive logo on the side of it says it all, really. This is Andrew Jordan's garage, driving the customer Honda Civic, last year's champion and pole sitter today. So he's a tough man to beat. But we're working towards it. So I think that concludes our tour. At the end of the garages, the only thing left is the bar, which I'm going to now. See you later.